What is going on, guys? We are back in action tonight for another segment of Fallout 76. Super stoked to be spending my Friday evening playing Fallout with you guys. Let's get loaded in. Go ahead and get my glasses cleaned off. Per usual. All right. Let's go. Man, I can't wait to play. I've been thinking about it all day. I'm super stoked. I want to do more of the Enclave missions. But in order to do that, I need to get like 10 accommodations. I got 6.
Automated Mining Services welcomes you to the home of industry. Visitors, please see our receptionist. Welcome
Turn
to
off
AMS,
this daily.
Future of Mining. AMS is here for you. Thank you for visiting.
Where is that quest? Oh, here it is. I need to do Enclave events. That's what it's telling me. All right. I'm playing all fucking night long. I'm just gonna keep rolling doobies and playing Fallout.
I wonder what stories are hiding in the mountains out here.
Girdelin,
What?
welcome back, Initiate. I see that Marcia has returned and in brighter spirits than before. I don't know how you managed it, but great work. Did you discover anything else on your mission?
Weapons on a base like this?
This letter is concerning. While Marcia wasn't missing, it seems that these Hellcat mercenaries and the Blue Ridge Caravan Company are both involved in the other disappearances. Please, take this to Romani as soon as you can. She'll want to hear about this.
I can do more than just fight. But how do I show?
What else did I get? Ooh. Didn't show me any of this. Mercenary outfit and pole hook.
Old world science solved a lot of problems back in the day, but look what else it brought. I'm glad we guard our tech closely.
I understand your frustration, Mr. Knapp.
Finding everyone that has gone missing is my top priority. But we need more evidence before we can act.
Yo, Yorkie.
But
What's
what
up,
more
dog?
do you need, huh? Are you saying my Cassie is a liar?
Welcome
No,
to the stream.
that's not what I'm saying at all. Initiate. Excellent timing. There's something we should discuss.
Been a minute, dude. I've been great. How about you? Chat's working for right now. It is a little fucking wonky
Mr. Knapp
sometimes,
here
I
has
will
come to
admit.
us with another missing persons case.
My niece Cassie. Cassie Holloway. She paid some caravan and folk to help her travel here from out west. Sent me some letters just before she set out. Them letters arrived just fine, but she didn't. I went and spoke with them caravanners, and they tell me that my Cassie never set out with them at all. Those, Blue Mountain what's-its,
The Blue Ridge Caravan Company. Really? This letter said they would acquire more people from Blue Ridge? Interesting. This is the first real lead we've found, and it connects directly with what Mr. Knapp is reporting. I actually had my own suspicions about the organization, but this information certainly tips the scales.
You said life's been crazy? Got a lot of big things happening? That's fucking awesome, man. Tell me about it.
I've made several attempts to contact the Blue Ridge Caravan Company in hopes of trading supplies. They turned me down. Every time. I understand that the Brotherhood can be an intimidating presence, and the West Virginia chapter didn't exactly leave behind a shining legacy, but I think we've shown we have Appalachia's safety and security at heart. Yet they remain unwilling to even speak. I find it suspicious. During our travels, we found that a caravan group was just as often a cover for slavers and raiders, the friendly guys for rolling through towns. I didn't suspect Blue Ridge of such at first, but their repeated refusal to talk, Mr. Knapp's story, and this letter are simply too much to ignore.
Yeah.
We need to investigate this Blue Ridge Caravan Company immediately. They have an office at the west end of the Big Bend Tunnel. Initiate. I'd like you to meet me there. But try not to attract too much attention either. If they realize we're in the Brotherhood, they may clam up.
You better take that fucking garb off.
Thank you, Initiate. Ad Victoriam.
Where's the objective? Ah, I've already been to the mine. See, this is why it pays to fucking investigate everything, dude. I've explored this map so much that, like, any mission I ever go to do, I've already been to the place it takes place at. Helps so much. I explored almost the entire map before I started really doing any missions. I've done like occasional missions in that time, but it was like 40 hours of literally just exploring shit. Ah, okay, I understand. And you and the Boo thing have a 5-year plan to move to another state. Well, that's fucking cool. What state are you planning to move to? Well, unless you don't want that air publicly.
In this weather.
You tell me whatever you're comfortable with, man.
Don't go there with me.
What'd you just fucking say, bitch?
If the scorched or the ferals don't get you, the rats will.
Now, I think the first time that I explored here, there weren't any people. So, like, sometimes the quest will activate things to be a certain way. Or to, like, activate the NPCs to be in that area.
Ah, there you are, Anishi. I mean, friend. Sorry for the informality, but we should keep a low profile. Don't want to spook anyone that might be listening in. Huh. Don't get too used to that. But listen, I was hoping we could talk for a few minutes before we head upstairs. Let me buy you a drink. What do you say?
Alright.
Oh, cut the crap. I'm being real here. There's some things we need to hash out. Come on, pull up a stool.
Is that a cold sore or a really gnarly scar?
Great. Take a seat.
Oh boy, a customer! What can I get for you?
Yeah, Nuka-Cola.
One of America's finest? Coming right up. Okay, here you go. Enjoy.
Huh. A fine choice. Salomati, my friend.
It's looking peculiar. It's up for question.
Oh, I'd rather not ruin this. That's interesting phrasing. Join. Never really thought about it that way. I was already in the National Guard, helping people, maintaining peace. That was my life. The Brotherhood didn't feel like a new organization. It felt like regrouping with my people. A return to form. Maybe some ranks and
Yes, that
verbiage
fucking
changed, but the
beach
heart of
life.
it was there.
Very nice.
I'm not sure I even gave it a second thought. It was. Even knowing what I know now, I have no regrets. They were my people, my comrades. But things changed as time rolled on. As I'm sure you know, the views of the elders and I differed greatly. Sometimes I think... No, I'm certain that I was selected for this mission in order to remove my perspective.
Dude, have you ever
and
been surfing
influence.
before?
The elders saw my Poland experience as a threat and knew I would never.
I would
align
like
with
to
their
try
goals.
surfing.
What better way
If I
to
live by
prevent
the
my
beach.
meddling than to
The
send
right
me packing
beach.
on a cross-country venture? I often wonder
I would definitely surf.
if they ever expected me to report in at all, to make it here alive. Joke's on them, I guess. Alan Connors. That's right. Dear, dear friend. The two of us were from the same unit in the National Guard. Alan had been my rock through every storm I weathered. We survived the bombs together, joined the Brotherhood together. He was more than my right hand. He was really a lifelong companion. I'd never really considered a world without him. Not just to me either. To both Valdez and Shin. He was like a big brother, even a father. He was always there for them. That's
Yes,
against
I would
me.
love to learn as well. That'd be cool as
He
fuck.
was an important person. Damn near everyone. It's what makes his absence hurt even more. Indeed, he was the bedrock of this team. And things were never the same with Shin from then on. When we lost Alan, Shin stepped up to take on many of his responsibilities. He was on top of the grief. That must have been a lot to handle. It led him to fall back on what he knows. Rules and doctrine. He doesn't trust anyone else to help him see beyond that. Not like he trusted Alan. And because of me, because of a call I made, we all lost him. I know Shin will never forgive me for it.
You said the whole plan that you have is overwhelming. Yeah, it's overwhelming planning for the future like that for sure, dude, but it's definitely something that needs to be done. It speaks volumes that you guys are able to plan ahead like that. And you know what you need to do to get where you want to be. That's saying something. I respect the fuck out of that, so. Hey, what is up, Vault-Tec 0820? How we doing? Welcome to the stream.
Thank you for hearing me out. It's an honor to pass on his story. He deserves that and so much more. I think that's a fine idea. To whom?
Yeah.
Yes. To Knight Alan Connors. May he never be forgotten.
That probably made her feel good.
Miss Alamati. Now, on to business. Let's head upstairs.
Ow, ow!
And remember to keep a low profile. We're just a pair of friendly traders looking for potential business.
The NPC movement on this game is so clunky, dude.
Look out, here comes trouble.
Whoa, that mask is fucking cool.
Ms. Mayfield. My name is Layla. I made an appointment to speak with you.
Please, Joanna is just fine.
Yeah, Yorkie, I've been good, man. I've just been working at the tattoo shop. Again, drawing fucking shit,
Why don't we
chilling, and
cut to
playing
the
games,
chase?
and living
Paladin
life, man. Can't
Romani.
complain.
Well, that was short-lived. Okay, Joanna. It appears I underestimated you.
And looky there. You've got one of these famous vault dwellers in tow. Oh, and I know this one. Made a splash around here. Say, when are you planning to provide some of that skill to my caravans?
I'd appreciate if the job offers were saved for later. We're here on pressing business.
Pressing
Okay,
business.
Paladin. Down to brass tacks then. It's not an accident that I finally opted to meet with you after playing hard to get for so long. We know you're interested in the folks that have gone missing. We are too. Been looking into it for a spell now. All right. That's fine by me.
Right now, the most important thing is finding everyone that has gone missing and returning them home.
It's fun.
Being
It's
upfront
definitely a
about
cool
all
place
of
to
this now
fucking
will
be.
looked upon
I like
favorably
hanging out up there.
Because we're not stopping until this is solved and they are safe.
Slow down, Paladin. This is not
I
an
get to meet a
admission
lot of
guilt
interesting
or an
people.
attempt to weasel out of responsibility. We are just as concerned about these folk as you. We're willing to cooperate in hopes of saving lives, nothing else. And if you're hoping I'm about to spill the beans on some secret abduction scheme, you're out of luck. We have the same goals as you in this.
Honeyed words, but we should proceed. What can you tell us about the people that went missing from your caravan?
Better to just let you take a look for yourselves. Ares! Come on in here.
This guy looks like some kind of guard. Probably armed. Don't take your eye off him, initiate.
Yeah, he looks sketch.
Thanks. It's good to follow your instincts. They rarely steer me wrong.
You rang, boss?
Harper's Ferry, the train tunnel. Mind showing our guests the route?
Oh, crap. You really want to go back there?
That was exactly my thinking, Ares. Head on over to that tunnel and show this duo of detectives the scene of the crime. Does that sound amenable to y'all?
Yeah, he's gonna try to ambush us while we're in there. I'm gonna have to fucking waste that fool.
Okie dokie, I'll meet you there. It's the big fancy train tunnel, just east of Harper's Ferry.
Now, time is money, and I've burned a bottle and plant worth of caps chatting with you two. So if you don't mind, please direct any further inquiries to my masked associate.
Fine. But after reviewing the evidence, I plan to revisit Blue Ridge's involvement in this matter.
By all means. If you find something that gets us answers, we can talk till the Brahmin come home.
Okay. Let's see if I found that on the map as well. Oh, I haven't found it. Holy shit. But I did find the bunker right next to it. Oh, I will. I wish it was like Oblivion and you could loot everything off of the person after you killed them, because I would totally take his fucking jacket and his mask. I think the mask is really cool. It's different. I've never seen one like it before, so. But you can't do that on this game. You still working at the same spot? Are you driving right now, Yorkie? Fucked up little path, huh? Under the bridge? Is there a troll that lives under here? I need to go get some headache meds. BRB. 2 Advils down the old hatch, and we are ready to go.
Initiate. Glad you made it here safely. That Ares character is further ahead. I should mention, every instinct I have is telling me not to trust him. It seems we don't have much choice for the time being, but we'd be wise to keep an eye on him. All right, you take point. Guns at the ready. I spotted some feral ghouls earlier.
Hell yeah, she crouches when you do. Cool. We'll be safe on your travels tonight, my friend. The streets are dangerous. Oh, shit! People drive crazy as fuck. Yeah, dude, that mask is cool as fuck. And his armor is dope as well. He's got plates. He's got bulletproof armor.
Well, hello there. The spot we're looking for is further in the facility. There's a trick to getting in. Give me one shake of a lamb squatch's tail to get it open. Let's see, 30 days past September, carry the 2.
Is this for real?
And Viola is just a little further ahead. Please, after you.
Fine. But don't think we aren't keeping an eye on you.
I can't blame you. I know I'm a real looker.
You shouldn't have said anything, bitch. Why would she fucking tell him? I cannot understand that, Rookie. The talk to text is doing you dirty right now. That's funny. Why is old boy not even helping? Ah, the fusion core's gone. God damn it. I don't need to be doing this right now. Although this is probably the only time I'm ever going to be in here. Dude, I don't know. My mom uses talk to text for pretty much everything because she's driving a lot as well. And you can never understand what the fuck she texts you, dude. It is fucking laughable. And like, we as her kids have gotten better at deciphering her fucking talk to text over the years. It is always rough, man. It's hilarious though. Where do you type the fucking code in? Can you type the... Oh, there's nothing in there of any value. Alright. Wait. Nope. That's funny shit, man.
Okay, the cab's just past this door here. I'll get it open. And that's bad. Oh, that's very bad.
What's bad?
You're not gonna like this. Follow me. Yep, just like I thought. Let's chat. Welcome to the Ninth Circle of Hell. First, the good news. It's bring your own paramilitary night, so the paladin drinks for free. The bad news is that I can't unseal that door. Here's the quick version. Clever little me locks that door by setting off a bogus gas leak alarm. But it looks like in order to lift the lockdown, you need to verify there's actually no gas leak. The door is real picky like that. I'm trying to get you to drop the bad cop act and listen for starters. If you'll cast your steely gaze to the left, you'll see a massive, impenetrable wall of strangler vines.
That's to the right, you stupid
To
fuck.
verify there's no gas leak, we need to get to the pump room. One guess where the pump room
Your
is
left.
located.
But he told me to look to the left, so that technically be incorrect.
Winner, winner, rad steak dinner. There were some engineers living down here well after the bombs fell. Looks like
That's
they
some real
lasted a
shit,
few
dude.
years even.
AI can do all this
Which
crazy
means
stuff,
they
but
had a way of fighting back the vines.
Google can't
Maybe
fucking
start
listen.
by looking for how they did that. Mm-hmm. I'll just skulk here in the corner in case another way of opening this door comes to mind. Let me know if you have any luck. Try not to die a terrible death.
This sounds like a very contrived way of getting us killed. Stay sharp, Initiate.
Ah,
Initiate, look there, behind that gate. Seems like some kind of thrown together lab. Do you
I already
suppose they were
found this
making
shit.
something to deal with the vines? Didn't they see some kind of chemical on the ground there? We need to find a way to unlock this door.
okay. I found this password. It was sitting over here. I can't read it now. But it's not in my inventory either. How bogus. How fucking bogus. There was another piece of paper that actually gave me the fucking password. And it's gone. Fuck yeah, dude. You know what? I'm gonna have to quit and then come back. Couch co-op was the best, dude. Just fucking split screen, playing with your friends. Yeah, I thought it would spawn me outside of it. That's okay. It's acting like I haven't discovered the fucking tunnel. I've been inside the tunnel. What the fucking fuck? I've literally been inside you. That's what I say to my exes when they try to talk shit. Bitch, I've been inside you. Shut up. Shut up. Enough. I'm so fucking stupid. can't get the door open, right? Won't let me read it. That was the one I specifically needed. It's not letting me read anything. The game's fucking up.
Open sesame seed, eh? I've always been more of an everything bagel person.
Is that it? Fuck. That's
Well done,
it!
Initiate.
Ha
That
ha!
was some impressive detective work.
Let's go!
Let's have a look at this. Aha! My hunch was right. According to the label, they made an extremely potent herbicide. Judging from this container, it looks like it's meant to be dispersed into a larger system. No sprinklers in here, so... Dear Lord. The facility's water line? That would explain the bodies out there, but... why? They must have known this would happen.
This dude poisoned everybody. What the
Time
fuck?
to dwell on that. Initiate, let's look for a station where we can access the water line. This is what we need to weaken the vines.
All these dead people he poisoned. They were fine in the vault, or there's not really a vault, it's more of a bunker. Ooh, quantum. Quantum. You said you're so happy to be inside. Is that because it's cool? Cool inside? Dude, it's like 72 degrees in Indiana today. It feels so fucking nice. No, not this far. get out there. This game's so cool.
Here we go. This looks like it connects to the main water line. Let's talk next steps. I should be able to disperse the herbicide into the water line from here. I'm suspecting that the security system here won't appreciate that. Expect alarms. And the company that alarms tend to attract. Ready for a fight?
Board ready.
Okay. Fingers crossed and guns at the ready. Let's take a look here. Okay. The chemical has started dispersing into the water systems. Damn. It's detected a foreign substance. Prepare for it to get noisy in here. Initiate, I'll need you to keep them off my back. Ad Victoriam.
Danger! Oh God, danger! Oh my God. 10,000 miles in fucking 4 months. That's a lot. You do a lot of driving, my friend. Where do I fucking go? Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Oh, it's up through here. Yeah, that's a lot of driving, dude.
Outside this room. I need more time. Keep it up. Gotten through to about half the facility. Can't stop now. I'll need to reach the drainage system if we're going to affect the vines. The last gate valve now. Give him hell, initiate. Done. The chemical is pumping throughout the entire water system now, including a cess pipe that was for disposing of unwanted chemicals. Well, one sleazy company's environmental negligence is our gain, I suppose. Those vines should be weak enough to break through now. I, wouldn't drink the water if I were you, though.
Hell fucking yeah, dude. What the fuck?
It doesn't sound like a feral ghoul to me. We should watch our backs in here. Hostile, robotic.
Oh shit. What kind of robot?
That's trouble. Be on the lookout.
Oh no, wrong button. It's the fucking sheep squatch assaultron. Oh, it's strong as fuck. Oh god. Holy shit. Will she help me? No. No, she will not help me. Damn, it's probably gonna make me run like crazy far to get back there. The respawn points on this game are straight trash. dress this Asantron up like the sheep's squanch. Fight it! Why is she not fighting? Okay. I did it. What the fuck? Sheesh.
That was an Assaultron dressed up as a sheep. Whatever it was, it's dead. We should be able to lift the lockdown. Let's get back to that terminal.
That was bonkers.
And that's that. Time to head back to Ares. If he has anything to do with all this.
Oh, fuck.
Your boss looks like she's about... Your boss looks like she's about to strangle me with one of those vines. Something happened in there?
Between the feral ghouls, the strangler vines, and that insane sheep robot, I've about reached my limit with this place. And your antics. I don't know if this is some kind of trap or elaborate cover-up, but we need to get through that door and get answers. Now!
Whoa, whoa, trap? Where's this coming from? Hold on, did you say sheep robot? Like the Baba kind or the killer robot kind?
Ares, the door! Now! Please!
Okay, just give me a second. Yeesh.
Nearly there now. We're getting closer to the truth. I can feel it. Agreed.
Alright, let's see here. Login credentials, check. New terms of employment, yeah. Benefits enrollments expired, sure. And done. Trust me now, I can lead the way, so if you change your mind, it'll be easier to shoot me in the back.
Thank you for opening the door. But know that if we find anything linking you to this, you're still going to have to answer for it.
Add it to the catalog of questionable things I already have to answer for.
I thought that was a nice dog.
Seems like you've been pretty thorough. Are you ready to
Not a
discuss
nice
what you
dog.
found? Excellent. I'll take what you've collected. Let me take a look at what you found. I just need a minute to review it all.
Pull out your decoder rings, kids. It's detective time.
Let's see. That's concerning. Wait a moment. This name. I know this name. I think I've seen enough. Initiate. We should discuss our findings. Well, it seems like Cassie was indeed a part of this caravan group, but I think it'd be a good idea to step through the evidence together. I may have been assuming too much about Blue Ridge's involvement. I'd like to be on the same page. So where would you like to start? Yes. It would seem this was a routine trip till the end. Something kept them here and forced them to set up camp so close to home. That's right. The storm forced them to bunk down. They were an extra large group, too, with only one guard. Sitting ducks. Indeed. It looks like we have a clear account of their last moments
here. What the fuck?
That was my take as well. Based on Cassie's description and the letter you found earlier, we can assume they were these Hellcat mercenaries. The total number of people they've abducted, though, is staggering. Nearly 15 in this trip alone. Right, the manifest. One name in particular really stood out to me. Did you notice it? All right, it's just there on the table. Let me know if you...
Oh, it has again written by Dr. E. Blackburn. Ares was the guard. So he should have been taken.
Right. As I was saying. Right. The manifest. One. As, idiosyncratic as his behavior has been, there's not much evidence suggesting such.
I'm right here.
Besides, Ares was only assigned to one trip. Not only was he present on multiple trips, but Cassie makes mention of him speaking with the armed strangers. Likely these Hellcat mercenaries you've dealt with. I imagine Dr. Blackburn
was
the
the
one
doctor.
employing them. I knew the name sounded familiar. I had read it in Shin's report of your very first assignment with us. Think back, Initiate. Do you recall why Dr. Blackburn had been seeking our assistance? That's right. Dr. Blackburn was seeking assistance with his experiments. Something about curing diseases and helping people. I suspected it was too good to be true. And the evidence here certainly doesn't look Indeed we do. Dr. Blackburn was hiring these Hellcat mercenaries to kidnap people from this route. It would appear they were cautious at first, but took advantage of a radstorm to steal away an entire group. An unfortunate end, but there's still hope of finding them. The only thing left is to report back our findings and determine Blackburn's location. I'm glad I had you here, Initiate. There's a few things I'm sure I do believe we make a pretty great team. I know you do, Initiate. I appreciate it. I really do. I'm a bit ashamed of how quick I was to jump to conclusions on this matter. It's something I know I need to change. But even still, I'm thankful that you continue to place your trust in me. Anyway, we should get back to Atlas and report what we found. If we can determine where Blackburn took this group, we may be able to track down Cassie, and perhaps countless others. I'll meet you there. Good work, Initiate. Ares? My rash behavior was unfitting of my position, and frankly, unfair to you.
I'm just gonna fast travel back to Fort Atlas.
Initiate. Good. You're here. We finally have a clear picture about the abductions, and it's time to do something about it. The Hellcat Company has been abducting people. Our findings at Harper's Ferry mean that Dr. Blackburn is almost certainly involved.
I can't believe he just walked in here. He must have been at work even then. The arrogance he must have had to come here, knowing what he was doing. Unbelievable.
The question facing us now is how to find him and the people who've been taken. Lucky for us, Scribe Valdez has made a discovery of her own while we were away.
That's right. Remember the Pip-Boy you found in the Uncanny Caverns? It took a while to crack the encryption, but I've unlocked it. It came from Vault 96. Well, we're not sure it is.
What we do know is that we have a definitive lead to follow. The super mutant threat takes priority. If we find the missing civilians in the process, so much the better. But we cannot ignore this lead either way.
Unsurprisingly, Knight Shin and I don't see eye to eye on this. Fortunately, in this case, we don't have to. I think they're connected. A vault would be a great place to hide abductees. The Pip-Boy might even have come from someone that escaped. Investigating the vault is our best lead for either mystery, and maybe an answer to both.
I wonder what's gonna be
Then
here
we're
now.
agreed.
I've been
Vault
inside
will
it
be your
before
next
and there
target.
wasn't shit.
Scribe Valdez will accompany you. A vault is a potential trove of exactly the kind of technology the Brotherhood is meant to catalog and secure.
I've marked Vault 96 on your map. We don't know what we're walking into, or even... Step 1 is finding a way in. You'll take point. Once you've secured the entrance, the controls for the transponder are activated to give the all clear, and I'll follow you in.
I'm glad to hear it. It's a good plan, and I think we're all in agreement on this one. Find any evidence you can about the missing people and any connection to the super mutants. If Blackburn is there, I want him taken alive. If he really is behind the abductions, he needs to answer for his crimes. You have your orders, Initiate. Good luck. Dismissed.
Hello, Initiates.
The elders have so much to teach us.
Bam. Already been there too. That is how we do it. Yeah, it was pretty much empty before. So I'm eager to see what's in there now. Bum, bum, bum. It's taking a minute. There we go. Speak to the survivor. Ah, it's frozen.
Little late to the party, aren't you? If you're looking to loot the place, some Blood Eagles are ahead of you in line. I'd stop you, but, I think I quit. Our squad was guarding the entrance here when we were overrun by Blood Eagles. Killed everyone. Me too. I just haven't kicked it yet. Name's Woods. Corporal Woods, Hellcat Company. Mercenaries. I got hired by this creep of a doctor to guard the place. Among other things. I don't think we're gonna collect on that. Love the optimism, but my ticket's punch. I think I can go easy, knowing someone's gonna take out those Blood Eagles. Make better choices than I did.
Oh, I will, bitch. I'll be right back. They got fucked up. They have no gear on them. It's like not realistic. So basically, they were supposed to re-inhabit the world with animals that weren't mutated. This vault's very important. That's pretty cool.
Wow, it's freezing in here. Look at all this ice. And what happened here? Those are Hellcat Company uniforms, right? It looks like a massacre. Blood Eagles? What are they doing here? Looks like Paladin Romani was right. There's a link between the abductions, Blackburn, and the super mutant. We still need to figure out what. Give me a moment to look at these terminals.
Oh, there's a holotape.
Personal log, Dr. Edgar Blackburn. Return to Appalachia.
Wow, it's freezing in here. What happened here? It looks like a... Well, that's gonna go. If the Hellcats were... Give me a moment to... Oh, that's not good. The vault's on internal lockdown. I guess someone's responding to the Blood Eagle attack. If there are automated defenses still working, they'll all be active. We may be facing more than just Blood Eagles. Be careful. Let's get moving. I'll follow your lead.
Alright, now I want to listen to that holotape.
Personal log, Dr. Edgar Blackburn. Return to Appalachia. After all these years, I have come back. Back to Appalachia. To West Virginia. To the home of my greatest personal and scientific failure. Academic research was a dead end. The world was descending into riots and ruin. Food shortages were increasing. Generating papers in a university lab to attempt to secure tenure seemed pointless. It felt irresponsible in the face of everything happening. West Tech approached me about joining the Greenhouse Initiative. Genetic engineering to produce new crops and multiply production. It swept away my concerns about joining the private sector. Here was a chance to be on the cutting edge and solve real problems at the same time. Dr. Dumont described the goals of the Panimmunity Virion and the Greenhouse Initiative in terms that set my mind ablaze. There was satisfaction to be had there, doing the best work, advancing humanity, making the world better than it was. Then the funding vanished. The research staff was being cut with no explanation, simply a shift in priorities. Dumont begged me to stay, promising the new work would be vital and challenging. To my everlasting shame, I did, and long.
Let's fucking go. Pussies. Fisted his ass. That was brutal.
Nothing, nowhere. It's all shit.
Getting goosebumps. Something's...
I don't have any bullets or any gun. These arrows right here.
I am so fucking bored.
Fist. Fisted. 10mm pistol just so I could have a fucking gun. It's so weak. That's a joke.
Get to this.
It seems I have an excess of visitors today. Ah, yes. The one I met at Fort Atlas. I did hope we would meet again under more convivial circumstances. These are not they, unfortunately. I have no quarrel with the Brotherhood, but I must ask you to leave immediately. Please leave me be. I cannot be responsible for what may happen if you remain.
I guess we found Dr. Blackburn. Looks like most of this place is locked off. We need to search everywhere, but our options are limited right now. I think that door labeled mainframe is stuck open, though. Let's start there.
I'll be right back. log in, roll a joint. Now I'm eating goldfish.
This vault was a biological research. There are small geniuses inside. Lying to them about why. Perhaps it is fitting that I found this place. I have been honest about my purpose, after a fashion, but less than forthcoming about its nature.
And down. Go, 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 go.
Robotics control failure in the mainframe wing. Activating emergency fabrication protocol FS401.
Connect circuits 10, 18, 50.
Research log, Dr. Edgar Blackburn, number 22. In retrospect, my enthusiasm for cryogenically preserved specimens of the vault was excessive, if not actually misplaced. I am down to the last 4 viable test subjects. Further research is at an impasse, unless I move to human subjects. Obtaining volunteers will be impossible. The necessary experimentation to even approach a functional result will be unavoidably fatal to some. I will have to take extreme measures to obtain subjects. Thousands, perhaps millions of lives will be saved. Utility trumps sentimentality. End log.
I should have this. I really should.
Your persistent refusal to depart is a distraction I do not need. Please, I am asking you again, leave this place and do not return. There is nothing for you here but sorrow. Whatever you think you will accomplish here, I promise you that you will not. Research log, Dr. Edgar Blackburn, number 38. The capture of human test subjects is itself less difficult than I imagined. The people of Appalachia are in bad need of medicine, and lone travelers are easy to approach when one is a doctor. I tell myself these acts are necessary, the work too important, and I cannot complete it without living human subjects to experiment upon. It is I compound failure upon failure. In my quiet hours, I question what I have made myself in pursuit of this goal. I began this enterprise fully cognizant of what it might take. But even with that foreknowledge, I could not comprehend the weight of it. I've become no different from that fool Elias, a font of monsters with no humane end in sight. Am I deluded in believing myself capable of success?
That you, Basher? Wow, you're an even worse liar than I am. Wait, that voice. I know who you are. locked in. I just found this vault security key card. Should open all doors in this place. You help us, and it's you. Now we're top.
Good thing Shin not.
No shooting. Crap, here they come again.
Damn. Good thing you showed up. Looks like I was right about you. Shame we keep meeting under these circumstances. We could get into some real trouble. Can't believe the Brotherhood bailed us out. All yours. You got this far, so I'm guessing the way you came is clear. Thanks again. Maybe we won't even shoot you if we see you again. No promises.
You've got interesting friends, Michi.
These vessels were once research log, Dr. Edgar Blackburn, number 57. Begin to doubt my own sanity at times. My efforts, while not without progress, continue to fail to bear real fruit. The FEV seems almost deliberately malignant, as if it had a consciousness and rejects me. I have turned what they left behind to better ends. Research log, Dr. Edgar Blackburn, number 57. Begin to doubt my own sanity at times. My efforts, while not without progress, continue to fail to bear real fruit. The FEV seems almost deliberately malignant, as if it had a consciousness and rejects my every attempt to bend him toward a benevolent end, I've come to recognize the signs of imminent metastasis and conversion to the soul I had to do. Research log, Dr. Edgar Blackburn, number 112. My work's demand for human subjects has increased dramatically as I make ground toward my ultimate goal. To this end, I have contracted with a group of mercenaries calling themselves the Hellcat Company. Trustworthy, if such a term applies here. They display a useful moral flexibility. They do not question the nature of my work or my need for human subjects. And I do not illuminate them. Already they have begun acquiring new subjects at a far greater pace than I could, and a contingent remains to guard the vault itself. I must be careful.
We survived.
You're not with those others, are you? Not exactly. The doc... Okay. Sorry. Serious.
Molly Cooper, biology log 280. What is this? The specimen record is blank. No vitals, no measurements, no source data. Just an ID, X001. The cellular structure...
Research log, Dr. Edgar Blackburn, number 13. Whatever the prior occupants of this vault may have done, I must thank them, especially Chief Engineer Dr. Memling. A good doctor, while a respectable scientist in his own right, had the classic engineer's idiosyncratic approach to maintenance. His additions to the vault reactor and electrical subsystems provide me with ample points of connection to directly access mains power. Between this and certain defects in reactor shielding, I have invaluable resources for my research. My first attempts in this area are more disappointing, however. Lacking Memling's expertise, my electrical impedance tests failed dramatically. The unintentional discovery of a new method of rapidly cooking a mole rat fails even in that regard. Mole rat exposed to several thousand volts at significant amperage does not make for an appetizing sight. Nonetheless, these results are duly recorded, and I believe my understanding of the system is sufficient to produce more useful results in the future.
Oh, thank God. You've got my thanks, stranger. I'm not injured. Got lucky. That nut job was dosing me with diseases, though. Said he was testing incubation and immune response times. Weird thing is, he kept apologizing. Got a bad case of sludge lung now. But I'm... For real? Oh, well, I did get kidnapped and locked up by Matt. But still, thank you. We ain't going anywhere. Hey, if you run into that crazy doctor...
Cassie looked out for us. Even with everything
Cassie
he
looked
did
out
to
for
her.
us, even with everything he
It's a
did
nightmare.
to her.
Look me up the foundation. This is all over.
card doesn't work? Blackburn must have overridden the door codes. Probably guess the looters might find a key card eventually if they had the run of the place. From here? If I had more tools, time, and some schematics, sure. Under the circumstances, we'll have to get creative. These doors are hydraulically sealed. If we can find the lines that feed to this door, we might be able to cut the pressure holding it shut. Look for a utility room nearby.
That's smart.
This should be it. Take a look. See if you could find the lines to the overseer's office. Well, that's certainly one way to do it. The door should be open now.
Miss my mama.
It appears neither the Vault defenses nor the Blood Eagles were a match for you. Quite formidable. You can lower your weapons. It would clearly be futile for me to struggle, and I surrender willingly.
Nah, you need to die for what you did, bud.
And yet you will not, will you? The Brotherhood is an iron fist when enforcing its mission. But you did not come all this way simply to put a bullet in my skull. Besides, my death can no longer stop my work. Yes, I assumed as much when you entered. Very well. Consider me arrested, if you must. I am ready to face any judgment the Brotherhood wishes to mete out. My work here is complete regardless, and it is too late for you to stop it. Simply that I have achieved my goal. The FEV is perfected, and it is too late for you to change that. My sacrifices, the terrible things I have done to accomplish this, it has been paid in full, and now salvation awaits humanity.
What? You can't do anything with it now. We've caught you. You're finished.
Have I given you any reason to believe I have not already taken the necessary action?
Okay, that's not good.
I have completed it. I turned a flawed miscreation into something that will heal an ill and wounded humanity. But if by that you mean, what have I done with the result? It is no longer here. I have associates. They are even now finalizing the mechanisms of its distribution. You are too late.
Paladin Romani needs to hear about this immediately.
Do you think I take any pleasure or pride in that fact? Think what you will, but I am not inhuman. Had I been capable of accomplishing my goal without them, I would have done so. I do not expect forgiveness, but I am... Ah, yes. Contrary to what you may think, I did say it would be... FEV was never intended to be a source of abominations and grotesqueries. It was to be the next step in human evolution. Our refinement into something greater and better. Certainly the fools at West Tech were more obsessed with observing its failures than correcting them. But its true purpose was for good, and now it will fulfill that purpose. Because of me.
Listening to this is making me understand Shin's point of view.
This is true. I wish it could have been avoided. It was easier and safer for myself, if not for others, to release those failures before their metamorphosis was complete. I had work to finish, and I knew the Brotherhood was out there to deal with the errors.
Your errors tunneled
That's
into
fucked
Fort
up
Atlas
logic.
and could have killed everyone!
Is that so? It seems my failures were indeed steps on the road to success. That level of coordination suggests an increase in cognitive development over the typical example. Still, I bear the Brotherhood no ill will. My apologies for that. Do you believe I did this all blindly? Groping madly in the bodies of the innocent for some unknown and hallucinatory secret? With each iteration, each test conducted, I have no doubt in my work.
It sounds like you haven't actually tested your perfect virus.
There are steps being taken as we speak. Any miscalculations that might exist are minor and will be addressed shortly. I am sure your Brotherhood will. I will be entirely. As for the contents of this vault, the Brotherhood.
I don't like the sound of that.
What do you call insanity? That it condemns me? I have ensured that. Would it possible?
After seeing what you've done.
Despise me if you.
I'm done with this guy.
I have no doubt that you do. Yes, I consider me my work here is. I am at your disposal.
You can head out. I'll radio for a team to secure the site and get the prisoners to safety. I'm sure the others are going to have a lot. Good work, Initiate. You should be getting back to Fort Atlas, Initiate.
I'm serving your paladin knight and extracting the information you need.
Get a hold of yourself.
Bastard. Nina's dead. Eric, dead. All because of your damn quotas. If you can't show a little compassion, shut the hell up.
Hey, now. I regret what happened to Nina. I truly do. But we're wasting time. What? There, that should disable the sensors. Now listen carefully. They aren't my quotas. They never have been, except by the mainframe. Look, there are next week's numbers.
God.
Personal log, Dr. Edgar Blackburn, Huntersville. I should never have allowed Dumont to convince me to stay with West Tech when they shuttered the Greenhouse Initiative. The Panimmunity variant was intended to shield. Research log, Dr. Edgar Blackburn. Number 1. Under any other circumstance, it would feel foolish to begin recording these before my work has even meaningfully begun. I developed this habit during my graduate studies. A tool helping me as much to retain my insights as to preserve my failure. Research log, Dr. Edgar Blackburn. Number 148. I can feel the end approaching. The equations fall into place, and I can see the shape of it. The perfected FEV. Even in my restless dreams, that vision of the goal is the only succor now. What I have done to reach it can never be washed away. I have been right, but that is small comfort. I give them numbers now, and try not to listen when they speak to me, pleading.
Oh, it's
I
cool.
prefer
You
to
can listen
sedate
over the
them,
loading
removing
screen.
them from their holding cells. Unconscious, they cannot weep or stare accusingly at me. I cannot make them understand that we are alike part of a greater destiny. They think me inhuman, uncaring. I know I would be no different were our roles reversed. I do not blame them for hating me. I lie in my cot at night and see their faces. I remember them all, and wait for sleep to carry me to the visions of when I can finally stop. Final candidate number 3 is ready for verification. I am within 2, perhaps 3 iterations of success. Will I be able to sleep untroubled when this is over? Or will punishment for what I have done for others free me from its memory and log?
I hope my next mission is soon. I'm tired of being stuck at Fort Atlas.
Initiate, you've come at the right time. We've been talking to...
This smug monster is practically bragging about torture and unleashing horrors on the world. And
Kill him.
Romani is treating him with kid gloves.
I am not bragging. What I have done was necessary. I take no pride in those terrible acts. I will have to live with the shame of them forever. That weight does not, however, diminish that the ends were worth the means. You will learn that soon enough. My colleagues will see that our creation, a vast improvement on the FEV, is distributed shortly.
Do you see the arrogance, the self-justification? We should end him and be done with it.
Reporting for duty.
We should see if anyone needs help with anything.
None that make any sense.
We need him. This isn't over. Preventing Dr. Blackburn's associates from taking this horror any further must be our priority. And we may need the doctor to convince them.
My colleagues have a laboratory hidden beneath the headquarters of my former employer, West Tech. We intend to correct the FEV's mistakes at their birthplace. When it be appropriate.
Yes. If the doctor's associates are preparing to distribute the virus, we have to put our emotions aside here and get to them before they can. Blackburn's punishment, whatever its form, can wait until Appalachia is safe. Head to West Tech. Find and secure the entrance to this lab, and we'll follow behind.
Hey
I
yo,
don't
what's
like
up,
this,
Cooking
Romani.
Kids?
We
And
should
by
be
the way,
done with him
Yorkie, if
here
you're
and
still
now
in
and
here, the
level this
chat fucked
laboratory.
up again, man.
This is just like when Elder Maxim faced the
I
Mariposa.
did not see any
Or
of
have you
that
forgotten?
Elder Maxon came to
Yes, I
regret
played
acting
Half-Life.
rashly there. Or have you forgotten?
If they've already begun producing the virus, blowing up the place could just help spread it. We'll need to be a bit more delicate than that.
Very well. If Blackburn is coming with us, I will be watching him. Perhaps he can provide leverage against his fellow lunatics.
If I can prevent further loss of life, I will.
Then it's decided. Initiate. Head for West Tech. We've no time to lose. See you there.
We should see if anyone needs help with anything.
You should eat a dick, bitch. Where's West Tech? I thought it was down here. I always think everything's down there. There it is.
I know I'm forgetting something.
think there was supposed to be super mutants all around, but they hadn't spawned yet until I like ran halfway through or something.
What the hell are they doing with all that? Guess it don't matter as long as I'm getting paid.
Guess it was nothing.
Damn it, we're on. How the hell?
Cover me! I'm hit! Stepped in mole rat shit. These lizards too. Huh?
Stay where we can see you.
No need for that, Toe. I have not run away thus far, have I?
Enough, Shin. Let's catch up with our vanguard. Everything under control, Initiate.
The Hellcats were likely here to protect Blackburn's assault.
Should we expect any further resistance?
I am not aware of the details of the defensive measures my colleagues may have taken. I would not, however, expect them to tolerate trespassers.
We should keep moving.
As you wish. I am your prisoner, after all. Dr. Farhar is not. Dr. Jane was a junior scientist at West Tech. Brilliant, but easily led. He shared. Nellie Wright, on the other hand, is Dr. Farhar's pet project. An adoptee of sorts. A trap I conceived, prepared, and executed entirely while in your custody. Paranoia ill suits you. I have complied.
And that is
certainly.
Let's move out.
Edgar, who are these people? What happened to the guards?
The guards are dead, Dr. Farhar. This is the Brotherhood of Steel. I have been their guest since they discovered our project. Regrettably, they object to what we are doing.
We will not be intimidated. This facility is secured. You can't get to us. We will finish our work.
Why? Because it's the frontier of science? It's the next step in our self-guided evolution as a species. Why? Wrong? Who says? What does morality have to do with any of this? So people got...
There was no other way. Dr. Blackburn was right.
All of them? No. Humans are broken in so many ways we can't fix, but we can keep them from dying from radiation or getting sick because the water's poisoned. We can make it so they don't have to be afraid of the world around them anymore. Intellectual curiosity.
This isn't the Huntersville strain. Dr. Blackburn has purified the virus of its considerable defects.
We've made something wonderful out of something horrible. Wait. Well, no, not as such, but...
Of course we have. Experimentation has identified the key flaws in the original strain. Iterative testing has pinpointed the defective genetic sequences, and we've corrected that.
We've run the simulations.
We're confident.
You know what they say? A large-scale release will provide a representative sample. Science needs vision, like Dr. Blackburn's, like...
Well, sure.
Don't be such a pushover, Janie.
No, wait.
I can see you're troubled. You know what you're doing isn't right.
I want to avoid violence. But that's always on the table, as long as you hold Dr. Blackburn hostage. Let him go. Please, let him go, or we will cut off this negotiation and proceed with our plans.
I am afraid you will have to give in on this one. If you truly want to stop our distribution process, I advise you to listen to the doctor's entreaties. Allow me to explain. My colleagues could not stop production if they tried. It requires a code. I am the only one who knows the code. I set this plan in motion, and I am the only one who can stop it.
Is this true?
Edgar.
You will have to forgive Dr. Farhar. She did not know. I added this functionality to our distribution program as insurance, you might.
Boy, that's handy, huh?
So there you have it. I am willing to help you in exchange for sparing my colleagues' lives. But you will have to let me in there with them. Then you are free to enjoy the view as my colleagues distribute our crew.
I don't like it either. But what?
Dr. Farhar, please permit me inside. I am certain we can negotiate a peaceful resolution and perhaps...
All right. I'm registering you for the security grid. Just you.
With your leave.
Don't make this worse.
This is a mistake.
Now that that is over with, Nellie, prep the test chamber. They want proof of our success. I will give it to them myself.
Edgar, wait!
I apologize for the deceit, but I cannot risk you undoing all we have accomplished. Soon you will understand that I was right.
Edgar, please. Let's talk about this.
You've signed your death warrant, Blackburn.
I will test the sample on myself and be proof of our achievement. Anything you do to me after does not matter. I'm going in. Ready the tag.
We should have executed him when we had the chance.
Now is not the time. We gotta find a way in quickly. There's no time to waste.
FEV flow ready, Doctor.
Initiate procedure. Go.
Initiating.
Please. All of you, this isn't right.
What's this? No. What's happening? This can't be. The figures were correct.
He's crazy.
This room is wrecked.
Edgar, I should have known. I owe you an apology. Our work was a failure. As a token of goodwill, I have used Edgar's code to stop production. We will not distribute the virus. I will make sure of that. But I will not simply let you in. There may be little I can do to stop you, but I will defend my claim. I must admit that I am powerless before you. If our cooperation can sway you to avoid more violence, then I will let you through. The way is open. We await your judgment.
You really think they've stopped production? This whole sob story sounds like a trap.
We can verify that once the area is secure and send prescribed out there to double check. Until then, stay on it.
You've arrived. Please, hear me out. We are scientists. Our work is all we have to give to this broken world. We had truly hoped to give humanity a better way to fight back. Against the radiation, the mutants, the decay of civilization. We failed. But this doesn't have to be the end. There is so much good that we can still do, please. Spare us your wrath.
Why does it sound like you're giving up? We weren't that far off, just a tweak here or there.
If I may interrupt, I agree with everything Dr. Farha has to say. Despite how it looks, we are not evil people. We wish only to better humankind. Knowing that, what are your intentions with us?
Well put. The Brotherhood exists to keep humanity safe. And your work endangered everyone in Appalachia. If that failed virus had gotten out, countless people could have died.
Wait, Shin. It's clear that their knowledge could be valuable to the Brotherhood and the people. Blackburn was the ringleader, but he's gone. We know nothing about the others. And of all people, you and I shouldn't fault anyone for trying to make a difference.
I can. And I will.
Is this still about back then? You can't forgive yourself for your own mistakes, so you refused?
This has nothing to do with that.
Wait, you're really going to kill us?
Hold on. We're not killing anybody. We will bring them back to Fort Atlas and have Scribe Valdez monitor their work.
Have you lost your mind?
Think about it. This is exactly why the Brotherhood exists. To safeguard technology. I hate to admit it, but the Elders are right on this. We can't let them go, But we can't destroy what knowledge they have either.
A wise compromise. I'm willing to cooperate. You, the angry one. Consider the fact that universities are no longer operating. In a generation or two, there will be few, if any, people left in the world with a formal education.
How many dozens have you killed? Do you really think your life is worth more than theirs because of your education? We don't need your knowledge if you're deranged enough to resort to human experimentation.
Please, stop this. Let us stop for a moment and talk to each other. There's still much that we haven't told you about our work. And we know little about your brotherhood. But
yes, maybe some discussion will...
Very well. You haven't said anything yet? Surely you have an opinion on this matter.
I don't seek to pardon them. They'll be under constant supervision. You could even...
That's not going to work. Think of the resources it will take to watch them around the clock. We're spread too thin to watch them constantly. What happens if they slip out and create another virus? Or sneak in some horrible experiments under our watch? It's too risky.
Supervision isn't necessary. We're scholars, not fighters. We couldn't escape if we wanted to. In any case, there's still much to discuss. Let's pause and open the floor for conversation, shall we?
Make it quick, Initiate. Shouldn't take long to see through their lies.
I heard when the Brotherhood breaks down your door, they say, "Add victory. Hand over your arms." Is that true? How so? You either say it or you don't, right? People are always saying things are complicated. Wrong. It's all wrong. We ran the models, but the model... I know exactly where to change the ratios to make this work. I can make it work. We just need one more chance. Don't run from science. Let us do this. What about them? Is that any worse than being human? As Dr. Jane says, all life is sacred. You'd probably come there. To improve the human race. If I was kidnapped for our experiments, I wouldn't mind. Most kidnappers do much. Oh, are you a licensed medical professional? Even if you are, it's pretty rude to make sudden, unworthy. Okay, I guess. Janie and Farah? Well, I don't think anybody liked me before Farah, so I'm glad we're together. Janie worries too much. She's always asking, are we doing the right thing? Is this gonna work? You don't know what... Victor? Wrong. It's...
I urge you to reconsider. I never intended to hurt anyone. Dr. Blackburn was in charge of procurement. He told us they were volunteer. Please understand, and everything we did was for the greater good. We must carry forward what we learned. Dr. Farha may disagree, but we can implement new safety measures. Animal experiments on... It was so close to... They are good people. Dr. Farha, the girl is unorthodox, but you can't fault her for it. And about Dr. Blackburn, well, the world has lost a visionary. Please don't let this work go to waste.
What questions do you have for me? Or has your party made it? We could focus the idea of human evolution into a more targeted formula. Say, in fact, I hear serums of that sort may already be circulating among the survivors of the region. I'd like to study what they have created. It went too far. And quite frankly, By the time I figured out that Dr. Blackburn was experimenting on humans, I was unable to convince them to... There was no one interested in listening. I had to talk their superiors. The Brotherhood are a passionate sort. Dr. Blackburn and Dr. Jane were my colleagues. I met Nellie. She was more interested. I'm responsible for the actions of my associate.
We need to come to an agreement. I won't stand. Our methods were cruel and wrong. What matters is what they do from today. The scientists are to return to Fort Atlas with us and work along. These are smart people. Then we must stand up for what we believe. We will not allow Shin to create a hate. This is human life. We really believe that, don't we? Perhaps transforming the Brotherhood is no longer. I hope you can see what we...
Those who commit crimes against humanity. It wouldn't be right. The Brotherhood of Steel must That is...
How long do you intend to sweep it under the rug like nothing happened?
Maybe so.
Shin, you owe it to yourself to admit that you made a mistake. Stop crumbling under the guilt and just accept it.
Yo, Pickle Rick!
And those I failed since. For them, the raiders on the it was my... The rocket launchers. Ones we had secured those weapons from a military facility, but there was a town being attacked by raiders. It didn't work. It's my fault then. I can't let them. There's nothing to... You have to see that key. Then I hope you'll... This is bigger than all of us.
What questions do you have for me? Or has your party made a decision? And what has your organization decided?
You fucked up.
Please, spare my associates. I take full responsibility for their actions.
There's
No,
no
they're
need.
the ones that need to
You're
die.
coming back to Fort Atlas with us.
No. I won't stand for your coercion any longer. Your righteous crusade has gone too far. You are no paladin of the Brotherhood. You haven't been since you destroyed that transmitter. Your reign is over. The initiative's with me. Step aside and let us do what's necessary.
I guess the Elder's grip is tighter than I can break after all. I tried to make you see reason. But after all this, you remain their lapdogs. The Brotherhood can't be changed after all. I will have to start anew elsewhere. I have to follow my convictions. I should have known that a stilted organ.
We're not a charity. We're protectors. So carry out the sentence.
I can't watch this.
Please! We are mere scientists!
They're murderers. Make sure they can never kill again. You won't always get to be so weak of heart. But fine. I'll do it this time.
No! Stop it!
That could have been cleaner. It's done. Return to Fort Atlas. Then we can discuss everything that's happened.
fucked up. It's probably gonna be my last quest. I don't know, dude. It's early. It's real early.
Any news to share?
Okay, Erica. You're doing great.
Initiates and others.
Huh.
I have several announcements to make. First and foremost, the mutant threat has been removed at its source. This could not have been done without the exceptional service of everyone present. You may have noticed that Romani is not the one
Initiate
making this
Houston.
announcement.
Reporting
That
for
is
duty.
because her values and those of the Brotherhood can no longer be reconciled. Romani betrayed the Brotherhood code when she cut us off from the Elders. Today, her misconduct took the form of refusing to punish the criminals behind the mutant threat and the countless deaths it caused. She couldn't bear the weight of justice on her shoulders, and thus chose to walk her own path, in exile. Romani put her personal morals above the cornerstone of duty, time and time again. Her irresponsibility threatened to shake apart the foundation of order that allows us to be an effective force of action. But however misguided her decisions were, Romani always acted with the intent to help humanity. If we are to retain anything from her leadership, let it be that. The Brotherhood of Steel seeks to forge a lasting
Dr.
future.
Hardy,
We
and
must
everyone.
be humanity's strength.
Okay,
Strength
you
to
got this.
eliminate threats, overt and covert. Strength to keep dangerous technologies safe. Strength to make the decisions that no one else wants to make. We are humanity's rock, standing against the harsh enemies of war, disease, and time. We must not falter. Ad Victoriam! There is one more thing to address before we disband. Initiates are the future of the Brotherhood. Induction into our order is an honor that should not be taken lightly. Among an initiate's most important responsibilities is to understand and commit themselves wholly to the principles of the order. I've come to understand that one initiate will never be able to meet this goal. They have other
Victoria?
important responsibilities in
Good
Appalachia.
going, Erica.
I've decided to
Right in
grant
front
a
of my
title that
chin,
can
too.
account for this caveat, while still acknowledging their exceptional contributions to the Brotherhood. Come, stand between Scribe Valdez and I.
Cleaning duty again? I swear Night Shin has it out for me.
For outstanding contributions to the Brotherhood mission as an outside party, I hereby confer on you the permanent title of Knight Errant, a unique Brotherhood title with special privileges as an
See if anyone
acknowledgement
needs
of the
help.
highest honor. May it serve as an inspiration for the rest of you. Dismissed.
So, I wanted to be optimistic about their conflict, right up until the end. If only there was more I could.
Why did I say
Well, Both of them would die for their beliefs?
I can't wait to tell Max about my latest patrol.
Well, that's going a bit far, isn't it? But it's a very nice thing to say. Thank you. I'm going to keep doing my job. There's still a lot more
Brotherhood, and Dr. Hardy, and
until
everyone.
next time.
Okay. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. What are we gonna do?
I hope my next mission is soon. I'm tired of being stuck in
Okay. I don't do well with really big... I think I'm just...
Did that? I knew things between the high... Especially not... It's gone... Yeah, I know. But I'd be lying if... Anyway...
I trust the title changed it. It's unorthodox.
Again? I swear Night Shin has it out for me.
For the time being, yes. Though it's worth noting that this title doesn't have precedent. So if things were to change in the future, so could. A lot of reorganization. As much as I'd like to start scouting for another transmitter today, things around here will follow. Good work out there. Ad Victoriam.
We owe this victory to you, Knight Errant.
We owe this victory to you, Knight Errant.
Whoa. Whoa! Get the fuck out. Hi, baby girl. I'm gonna fast travel in my camp. And that's where I'm gonna end it.
listening is the key to life. Gotta focus.
Alright, guys, that's going to do it for me this evening. Thanks for coming and hanging